Hello everyone. My name is Nim Bar-Levin. I'm from Dynamo. I'm a co-founder and in charge of the business side of things. Today I would like to talk with you about AI and about how it could be used and should be used in social teams, social marketers, community managers, social team leaders, and so on and so forth. Thank you, Harper Games, for inviting me, and let's start. I would like to take us to a journey, a short journey, 20-25 minutes before the QA. And in this journey, I call it from cool to tool. The AI today, we can see it everywhere, different usages, different trend kind of videos, short videos, maybe in TikTok and Facebook and so on and so forth. And I say that it's nice. This trend is great. It's been here for a while, by the way. But more than that, in order for it to help us in the social teams and the social arena to actually use it and to embed it and to give it great parts within our daily routines, there are some things that need to be done. So the journey starts in the meeting point. And with that, I would like to say, to give us all a warning. AI, if it's not used in proper ways or in the right way, could bring us only to a waste of time. It is dangerous, quote unquote. By that I mean that once you start playing with it, which is mainly the word that is being used, to play with it, you see that many of the outcomes are not helpful in the end of the day. I will try in this journey of ours to show you why I think it happens, and of course, how to correct it or to build it differently, the usage with the AI, again, to help us with our daily routines and tasks, not for jokes creating or images that are less of relevant. So I promise you 2 complicated slides in this journey, in this presentation. This is the first complicated slide. The other one will arrive shortly after. It is complicated not because I want to complicate things. It is complicated because the AI is such an advanced concept and technological concept that in order to simplify it, to bring it back again to the daily tasks, we need to first understand a little bit its complexity, to break it down, and then to simplify it into our routines. So there are mainly, not only, but mainly 3 types or even hierarchies for AI models. You can think of a scale between very not specific kind of models and outcomes and to very super, uber, hyper specific kind of models. Okay, so these are the 3 ones. The first one is the general AI models. They will write text for you. They will create images for you. And this is what I call you can show off to your grandparents. They will be amazed. But in the end of the day, the outcome will not help you. The text won't help you in your day-to-day tasks. The second model is a little bit more specific, or the second type of model, are the specific AI models. They will not only write a text or create an image, but they will do it, for example, for a social post, being a little bit more specific. And also there, you'll be more than happy to see the outcome, but in the end of the day, it won't be good and complete enough in order for you to take it and to do something with it. For that, you can, for that we have the hyper-specific or the hyper-local kind of models. These models will take and create not only text, not only an image in general. They will do it for a Facebook post, for example, for your specific page, Facebook page or Instagram account, with your tone and your brand's vibe, textual vibe and look and feel, and images look and feel, specifically made for your audience. The emphasis here is on you. And these outcomes, these products, these texts and images will be complete enough for you to use. And this is where the magic happens. So if I go back and I said about the general AI model that you can tell and brag to your grandparents, the more specific AI model is to show your parents. These hyperlocal AI models are the models, or their outcomes are the ones to show your kids, because this is going to be a big part of their future, whether it's as social managers such as yourself, for example, but in any other work itself. And again, I want to put emphasis. These outputs will not replace you. They will replace you in the boring, repetitive tasks that you have, that all of us have. And this is very important, because the hyperlocal AI models will bring us to a point that we'll be able to concentrate on the creative side of things, on the more sophisticated tasks, on analysis and analytics and reports, and the improvement circle of all of our work and processes. Before we go to the magic, or how to create this magic, I want to talk a little bit about the magic itself, because there is some magic here. And again, this is something that many people, if I may, they miss it a little bit. Okay, so let's discuss the main pillars of hyperlocal AI models in our hands once done correctly, and I will speak about it a little bit later. So, first of all, the classic. It will create your content. Again, emphasis on the word your. You will see yourself as the social boss, as the social and community manager that you've been so far. You will see it in the texts and images that it will create for you. And it will create it automatically with only small configurations. And eventually you will see that you don't need to worry about it. Second thing is, it will be able to give you the ability to reply, or your brand to reply to 100% of the interactions of 100% of the social users, 100% of the time, and doesn't matter which ones, which types of comments they, or replies, or content they will send towards you, again, over social platforms. It will be interacting in context, within the context of the comments. So for example, if you post a post of finding the missing piece of the puzzle, which is a classic one, at least with our customers, the replies of the social users would be replied back or interacted back by the AI model as if it were you. It will do it in a natural way with the same vibe as your brand. It will address automatically support-ish kind of comments, customer service ones. It will be able to identify them, of course, as support ones, and it will be able to reply back and to pass it to the support team if you have. If you don't, it will be able to start a conversation about support. It will moderate or remove negativity from your posts, from your social channels. For example, trolls that try to steal, quote unquote, your social users and to bring them to competitors or to different sites or solutions or apps altogether. I don't know, something about crypto. I don't know. It will be able to identify men who send friend requests to women. Happens a lot with my customers, for example. And in the end of the day, it will create automatically a clean post, a clean from negativity, which replies or interacts, or a channel and a brand that interacts through its social channels in a coherent way, in a complete way, to 100% of the cases. Last but not least, insights. The AI will constantly bring insights from your data about the social user's behavior, your data about the different segments of users, of social users. You will see your social audience like you've never seen before. This is something very, very powerful. In the end of the day, we say it's going to be you, only scalable. Your users, your social users, will receive a response of the highest level as if you replied 24/7, even when you're out of office. This is a testimonial that keeps coming back to us, that the users who use our system, they say, all of a sudden, I'm in the office while I'm outside the office, and I see the day after, or after I came back from vacation, that after 2 weeks, everything kept like I planned. The brand kept talking, quote unquote, with the social users, with all of the contexts, and the trolls were removed, and so on and so forth. So it's you, but scalable. The magic will not happen by itself. You need a magician. You need a magician, we'll talk about it in the next slide, but you need a magician or someone or something that will orchestrate all the different pillars which create this amazing magic that we talked about in the last slide. Let's talk about the different pillars. I promised another complicated or more complex slide. This is it. I try to keep it short. There are more pillars than the ones that you will see here, but these are the main ones that I wanted to share with you because I think they are the more important ones and the harder ones to bring to your business. The first one is data. Okay, you need a tool, a system, an operation that will bring the data, your data about the social audience, your data about the behavior of your social audience, the data about the way you, your brand, is interacting so far over social channels. If you are young, a young brand, if you don't have a track record in social, or you're a veteran brand, but you only enter the social now, okay, bring data from your neighborhood, quote unquote, from even competitors, similar games. But you must have data in order for the AI model, for the hyperlocal AI model to run. to give you the outcome that you want. The outcome again, the outcome that you will not have to monitor, to modify, to edit, to change, so on and so forth. So data. Algorithms. Algorithms that are tailor-made for your business and brand needs, for your needs as the social manager or the community manager, okay? The algorithms that take the data and create manipulation and actions upon it in order to bring the outcome that is needed. Okay, they must be tailor-made to your needs, to the brand's needs. Computing resources. Okay, we have customers with tens of millions of social followers. We have also customers with only thousands and tens of thousands of followers. Okay, in both cases, there are resources that are needed. In the tens of millions of followers, it's different resources. There are different resources, and you need to plan ahead. In some cases, the computing resources are mandatory to be on-premise with some of our biggest customers. Also something to think about before entering this world of hyperlocal AI models. Expertise. This is something a little bit softer, quote unquote, but these two types of expertise are a must. So first of all, you need someone who understands in AI technology, understands the different pillars that I just covered, understands how to make them best for you, how to make them efficient, how to harvest data, but only the data that is needed, how to create algorithms only per the need, and so on and so forth. The second expertise is you. The AI model, the hyperlocal AI model, won't be hyperlocal without your wisdom and know-how about, again, your brand, your audience, your processes, your limitations, your guidelines, and so on and so forth. I always show my customers, and I tell them that we are bringing the AI technology expertise, but it is nothing without you bringing your know-how and knowledge about what's going on in your environment. Last but not least, without a system and easy to use, ideally, an easy to use UI and UX in a usually web-based system, all of those pillars don't mean anything. You need a system to pre-configure different items. You need a system to check out their resources. You need a system to say or to guide which types of data are needed and which types are not. You need to have a place where you can offload your know-how and knowledge about your specific environment. All of these are bringing me to the point that a system is mandatory, and of course, it is preferable that it will be a very easy and fast kind of system, because in the end of the day, we are employees and we want to get things done fast, and we don't want to mess with a system that is not understandable. So in the end of the day, just remember from this slide, okay, that the AI or the magic will not happen by itself. You need a magician, or you need the pillars to be in place before the magic could even happen. Almost last milestone or last slide in this slide, last milestone, the magician, the one who will bring you the magic and will bring you the different pillars. So I'm going to say something that it's a little bit counterintuitive maybe, but I truly believe in it, okay? What I'm saying is that eventually you will have those magicians in-house. You will have the system and the different pillars from the last slide in-house. You will have a developer or developers that will make it happen for you in-house. But before it happens, and since now it's the AI time, but it's still a little bit messy, you need, I believe at least, that you need a magician or outsourced magician, which is, in fact, a system, a solution, a ready-made solution. So for example, in our case, we will gather your data, your social data, automatically. We will convert it to insights, again, specifically for you. We will translate these insights to automatic social actions. So it's a one-stop shop for using, or before that, for creating, for enabling you a hyperlocal AI model, and to take its outputs and to help you automate, again, all the social activities that are within your day-to-day routines, but most of them are based on repetitive, non-creative, many times boring kind of tasks. You will only need, once you're using Dynamo, for example, you will only need to decide which automation goes where, which processes you want to automate and which you don't. So in the end of the day, I say, do it in-house, but give it another year. Till then, take someone who does it for a living, as a solution, as a team, as a startup, okay? And then after a while, take it in-house, improve it, and so on and so forth. That's it. This is the end of the journey. I hope that you will have questions. I'll be more than happy to reply. In the end of the day, the gaming industry doesn't have any solution or comprehensive solution for its social efforts that is run over AI till today, especially when we're talking about hyperlocal models, that I hope you got the idea and you agree with me that this is the way. And I'll be more than happy if you join us, because now is the AI time and timing is everything. And I'll be more than happy to show you more whenever you want about Dynamo, as we consider ourselves the world's first AI-powered social community operating system. Thank you very, very much. And I'll be more than happy to hear any question in the field of this presentation and talk. Thank you.